More than platform, Airbnb is a new way to travel and meet people. So how do we work? You can rent out an apartment for a night, a castle for a week, and or a villa for a month. This is an actual listing, so if you go to Mexico, look this up. It's really cool. It's our snail house. We connect travelers that look for experience with hosts that offer unique spaces all around the world. We are a global community, and we are part of the sharing economy movement. So, and like the economist said, we start caring about sharing. And this is part of a result of the new trends that are emerging. In the 20th century, as you guys know, all business relationships were basically focused on producer to consumer, in which credit, advertising, and property were the main driven aspects of it. Right now we see a change in what we call collaborative consumption, in which is from person to person, and in which online reputation, community, and shared access are the real currencies being used. But actually, who allows this to be is not as much as Airbnb, but our community. So it's real people, real homes, and real experiences. And when I'm talking about people, it's not only the hosts, but actually also our travelers. It's a really tight-knit community. Like I said, community. And how does it work? Pretty simple. You just find out unique places, you do your booking, and then you travel. More in specifics, when you travel, you just find the accommodation that you are looking for. You can see all the breakdown in our page. But, and this is the real catch, before you actually book it, you need to talk with the person. And when you talk to the person, you develop a first relationship. So even though we are a platform, our big plus is to connect people and getting people to know each other offline. So you talk with the host, and if he approves, you can get to do the booking. And when you do the booking, you see all the breakdown of the prices once again, you confirm, you go there, and you have good experiences. After the trip is over, you basically go each separate way, and then Airbnb contacts you to do an evaluation for both for guests and both for hosts. So this is a two-party thing. Me as a guest, staying there, I get reviewed by the host, and the host the same thing. And what Airbnb offers is basically a secure platform. We offer verified ID for our travelers and hosts. We have a secure profile, evaluation, and message system, and we offer host guarantee, both for hosts and also now for guests. This is a guarantee that goes up to $1 million, 800,000 in euro. And our community is growing and sharing as never before. This was us in 2009 in our market penetration, 2010, 2011, 2012, 2013. Actually, I still have the cool graphs for 2014 and 15, but I can guess you guys can see the trend. And actually, even though we are growing this much, we are bringing really positive things to the cities. As you can see here, 70% of our listings are not on regular, what we call hotel neighborhoods. So we managed to spread around the tourism all around the city. And what this does, it brings to the neighborhoods that usually didn't benefit from tourism, brings extra income for local businesses. As you can see in the case of San Francisco, we brought $65 million for the economy, from which 43 million were income that went to small local businesses. You can see Paris here, same trend. 70% of our listings are outside regular hotel areas. And we've managed to bring 240 million to the Parisian economy. Amsterdam, same thing. 72% of the listings are spread around through the city. And actually, we analyzed it, and we see that the normal Airbnb guest stays up to 3.9 nights in average, which is relatively higher than a normal tourist stays. And he spends around $974 during their stays. Remember, this money goes usually to local businesses that at the time were not impacted so much by tourism. Right now we have 2 million listings in our platform. We are on around 35,000 cities, and we are in 190 countries plus Cuba. Cuba, as you guys know, had the embargo. It was relatively lifted, and now we were the first company the first American company to actually start building a business there. We have 60 million total travels in our platform. Just so you have an idea of the growth, we took around 2 years to reach our first million. Right now we are growing at a million per month. So these numbers we are really proud of this. These peak nights, these summer peak nights, we had over 1 million people staying on Airbnbs all around the world. If you can imagine the magnitude of 1 million people around the world staying on Airbnbs, this is really, really impactful. And this is part of the key of our growth. As you can see, as I don't know if you guys know, NPS, Net Promoter Score, is what we use to measure consumer satisfaction. This is a standard system that is used all around the world. So the average hotel and another accommodation NPS is around 48. Airbnb is 62 and we are growing. So people are really using and are really liking to use Airbnb. And as a result, we managed to have a 20% share of key events all around the world. From Mobile World Congress, New York Marathon, London Olympics, and the Soccer World Cup in Rio. So 20% of all the people that went to these events stayed on an Airbnb. And one of the biggest wins for us this year was managed to be an official alternative accommodation partner for the Rio Olympics. And how about Portugal? I think everyone wants to know what's the deal about the country. So right now here we have 31,000 active listings in Portugal. Out of this, 70% are hosts that are only listing one ad. What this means is that these people are, one option, sharing an extra home that they have. Second option, they are sharing their own home where they live, and when someone books it, they basically go and stay with friends and family while the guest stays there. Or the most common option, sharing an extra space in their room, being probably an extra bedroom. And funny thing, and this is something that I'm really proud of, the 3 biggest routes on Airbnb during the summer of 2015 was New York to Catskills, Seoul to Osaka, and you know it, Paris, Lisbon. And what this comes up into numbers is we had 817,000 travelers coming to Lisbon. If you see the growth rate, we are basically more than doubling every single year the number of travelers coming to Lisbon. And the result of that is that Lisbon, for us, it's a top 10 destination worldwide. If you remember, we are in over 35,000 cities, and Lisbon is on the top 10. And honestly, this could not be possible without some of the partners that are here, and especially Portugal that managed to turn Portugal into a very innovative tourism destination. So, thank you so much, and I hope you enjoyed.
Thank you.